Welcome to Pitch Podcast, our first ever original release of entertainment you didn't know you needed. So we've got Laz, Matt, and Dan here talking the most shit that we talk about on group chats, WhatsApps, all of the messengers, call each other in the morning. Hey, we've got these great ideas. So we thought, how do we bring this together in a forum or a platform that gives you entertainment you didn't know you needed? Now, gents, what are we talking about today? We've got, what's in the news. So we talk about the most trending topics online on, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, newspapers, pigeon mail, however you want to trend it or make it go viral. We'll bring our opinions to life. Then we've got Not a Job. Laz, give us a quick sneak preview. What's Not a Job?
Bro, there's so many things that's not a job out there. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, mate? Do you have a degree in that? Did you go to uni, TAFE? Did you, so that's how it sort of originated. And I'm like, man, that's not a job, bro. Like,
there's some heated discussion on this one. It's like, bro, how is that?
Making a podcast, that's not a job, bro.
Nah, it's not a job.
Bro, it's effort. We put effort into this.
We'll get into that. There's plenty.
This is having fun. This is having fun. Influencers, polishing a floor, fucking parking officers. That's not a job, bro.
Agree. What else are we talking about? So we've got business ideas or enhancements in life. Matty, go into details.
So hey, I don't know if you sit around with your mates and just talk about things that you could bring to life. Apps, ideas. How to make a spare buck, a spare coin.
Yeah, we're just
going to bring those to you. Throw a few bad ideas out there, maybe some good ones.
Yeah,
who knows?
If they stick, they stick.
Yeah.
Worst
case scenario, you make a couple of extra dollars and you can revolutionize the earth like Facebook, or you can be the next YouTube, or you could be the next Uber. Who knows?
Yeah, we could make someone a new influencer or something like that. Who knows?
Could be. We got Pitched or Ditched, so where we try and get a special guest on the podcast. So I'll get a video, I'll slide into their DMs, do what I need to do. And I've got some actually pretty cracker ideas on how I recon with our special guest this week. We've also got Would You Rather. Stay tuned and looking forward to the next sections up ahead. So you're probably wondering why we've got a dolphin, an eagle, and a silverback on our chest. Our designer over here, Laz, talk us through spirit animals. How did that come about?
Spirit animals. I always engage with people, and I like to ask them, like, what animal would you like to be in your next life? And that's how it started. Just in that shit talk drive to Melbourne, like, what would you want to be? And take into consideration, your diet and your environment, your habitat, and who's going to attack you.
Physio.
People sort of think, and it's something that, like, nah, bro, dolphin shit, bro. A giraffe's better, and people just sort of always engage and talk.
Yeah.
Back and forth, and
So why did you choose silverback? Why did you choose the silverback? Talk us through this.
The silverback is the apex it's the top of the pyramid. The pyramid we're talking about.
There we go. The diamond.
The top of the pyramid, bro. Nothing's coming near me, bro.
Why? All right. So what are you eating? Plant-based.
I don't have to hunting. I just have a few nuts and berries, bro. nuts and berries, and I'm powerful. I'm strong.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
Nothing's coming. Like, I'll just attack everything, bro. 100 men, 200 men, 300 men.
Talking about the gorillas don't attack everybody. They're chilled as
fuck. But if you want to come at me, bro, I'm squeezing your head and giving you a noogie.
You're limited to the jungle, but right? Like, you're limited to the jungle.
You can't swim.
Can you swim? Can
gorillas
gorillas swim?
Nah, gorillas can't swim, boys.
Can we fact check this?
I Googled it. They're too heavy.
Humans can't swim either, you clown.
Top heavy.
They're just
no, gorillas cannot swim. Maddie's on
that
it.
bullshit, they can.
Maddie's on it. Gorillas can't due to their muscular, heavy body.
I'm doing backstroke.
You are? Butterfly.
Backstroke.
Maddie, why did you go eagle?
Oh, mate. Well, who doesn't want to be like apex? You want to talk about apex, mate? No one's taking me down in the sky. Like, I can fly wherever I want, do whatever I want to do, go see whatever country I want to see. I can eat whatever I want.
You can't go wherever you want.
Yeah, I can. I can fly to Mexico tomorrow if I wanted to.
Does he walk or does he fly all the time?
I can have a little rest sometimes. Sit there, walk around. No,
Why'd the eagle cross the road?
Why?
Because he couldn't fly to the other side.
That's pretty crafty.
Nah, man, who wouldn't want to fly? Like, honestly, if you had a superpower as a human, you'd want to fly. I'd want to fly because you don't need an airplane.
I get it. So you both have gone apex predator.
Who have you gone down?
Well, I went dolphin because it's climatized environment. The ocean never gets hot. There's so many limited amounts of things that can eat you in the ocean. Like, I don't have snakes. I don't have all these other random things.
What are you talking about?
Have you heard of a thing called a great white shark? Or
a killer whale?
An orca?
No, maybe the killer whale, but that's one thing.
Giant squid?
That's one.
What about the jelly box fucking jellyfish thing?
Maybe. Is that dangerous to dolphins?
I think it's dangerous to everything.
Yeah, maybe. But in my head, I thought it's probably comfort, live long, you know, steer clear of John West. Shout out to John West out there. And I thought it's probably going to be a comfortable
Yeah,
life. Not many
fair enough.
things, you know, humans won't attack you because everyone's like, oh, wow, I love dolphins. Whereas
What are you
gorillas.
talking about?
You reckon?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Dude,
Wait.
I dare to go through the
Can I-
waters of and I think you might be in some trouble. I think you might be in some trouble, mate.
You might find yourself at the end of a fishing rod.
Could dolphin fishing?
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, anyway, that's how Spirit Animal started. We got, you know, it's a really cracker question, and I encourage everybody on the comments below. What would your spirit animal be? Think about your climate. Your, you know, are you an apex predator? Are you more passive?
Can I tell you a little bit about my theory?
Go, lads.
I've got a theory.
Tell
yeah.
us. Go.
So I'm always engaging, and it's always a conversation starter, whether I'm at home, at work, at a family function or whatever. And asking someone what their spirit animal, what would you like to be in your next life, always comes to life and always engages good conversation.
Wow.
Like, well, mine's better than yours and yours, but why would you want to be that? So when I tend to ask, I subconsciously, I'm thinking, and I'm like, this person's telling me an animal that represents their personality.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Hey, and it's 100% like fact checked by myself.
Wow.
It hasn't failed me yet.
Data
And
accuracy.
I'm on the road a lot, and I pick up the phone, I ring mates, and I ring family or whatever. I'm like, hey, I just gotta ask you a question, guy. And they're like, oh, what's Laz gonna ask now? Like something dumb.
No.
And I'm like, hey, think about it. I want you to think about this question I'm gonna ask you. Don't answer me straight away.
Yeah.
Call me back later. Send me a text. Yeah. But what animal would you like to come back as in your next life? And they're like, oh fuck, good question. Yeah. So they'll come back to me with this sort of animal, and that animal, I'm like, bro, it's them, it's their personality. And I'm not give you a couple of examples of how like accurate it is.
Really?
So yeah, well, you've picked a dolphin.
How am I?
When I think a dolphin,
what do you think?
Social, very social,
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
I don't know. Has he got a degree in
psychology?
Social psychology.
Hey, dolphin, smart, intelligent. Is that it?
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
That's Dan in a nutshell, bro.
Yeah.
Social, friendly,
I can't swim.
intelligent.
I can't swim.
You can't swim, but you would love to swim.
I would.
That's because you can't swim. You want to swim.
Yeah,
The dolphin.
Wow, lad.
Matty's a bold eagle. Hey, it's in the title. He's going bold, bro. Nah,
There's plenty of hair there, brother.
nah, but no, you're a hunter, bro. You're here one day, you're there the next. You're just flying around, scoping shit, bro.
Scoping.
Listen to this. So we've got a bit of a group chat happening.
Yeah,
around.
go. Tell me.
And I start the conversation like, bro, what would you want to be? We've got this guy's cousin. He's like, I want to be a racehorse.
Ooh.
I'm like, bro, that's pretty specific, bro. Like like he didn't say a stallion or like a Shetland pony. He's like a racehorse. I'm like, bro, that's him all over.
Wow.
He's a fucking punter. He loves punting.
Wow.
He's got to be. He's like winning. He's got to be pampered. You know that little lavish lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's him all over.
Wow, that's amazing.
And then we asked Dino. I'm like, Dino, what would you? He's like, a dog. I'm like, all right, like a domesticated dog or like a dingo, bro. He's like, nah, just a domesticated dog. I'm like, bro, that's him, bro. He's like, why wouldn't you just want to lay in the sun in the backyard all day and be fed and have water? I'm like, bro, you are a vanilla guy, bro. Like he's plain as.
Yeah, wow.
And that's him. Like just lay there, chill, whatever. Chases his 15 kids around.
Wow.
And bro, I'm like, bro, that's his personality. Just chilled, be fed and relax.
That's so good.
I go to the missus.
Ooh, fact check number 3.
I go, bro, it hasn't failed me.
Tell me.
I go to the missus. What do you want to be? Like, what would you? And she's thinking. She comes back to me like an hour or two later. She's like a crocodile.
Ooh,
I'm like a croc, and I'm thinking like I never actually say.
Give him the theory.
Yeah, I never give him the theory.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about like just ticking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, she's calm but snappy.
Ooh,
wow. You know, and she's like, I'm like, why would you want to be? She's like, I get to live for a long time. You know, they live like 80 years.
Really?
Yeah, in the water, out the water.
Good facts.
Yeah.
Good facts.
I'm like calm and snappy. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's her all
That's
over.
a perfect analogy.
And you know what?
For her,
when she
100%.
sees me, the silverback, you know, hanging out the back there with the chest out, and she's there at the bank. Her body's in the water and her big googly 4 eyes hanging out like that. And I'm just there like that. I can see her there in the corner of my eye, and she's coming there, eyes ready to attack.
Ready to pounce.
Ready to pounce. But she doesn't pounce, bro.
Nah.
And she says, like, Laz, you haven't done the washing. And she comes out to snap, bro. She comes out to snap. And I just...
That's always the top of the
So,
food chain.
hey.
The food chain, this guy.
I'm telling
So,
you.
wow,
So I'm
you've
telling
considered it
you.
all.
Do yourself a favor. Start the conversation at home.
Yeah.
At family functions, work, whatever. You will get them telling you the mannerisms of that animal without them even knowing.
Wow.
There you go.
So I know an action when I hear one, and I think comments, I want everyone to share, see what they come up with. Has anyone chosen like a snail or a slug or a frog?
Bro, hey, if you're choosing a butterfly, you know that personality, like that. They're so ditzy, bro. That's who's a butterfly? Britney Spears or Paris Hilton. You know what I mean?
Sheeran? What about Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran's dead to me, bro. He's singing about freaking talking to dead people shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that his latest?
Yeah,
Dead people and Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, that's the F1, bro.
F1 GP.
That's... Oi, tell me one fact about Azerbaijan.
F1.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Nobody knows. I don't even know where it is, bro. Where is it?
They got a bit of oil over there. That's about it, mate, yeah.
All
Got
right,
a lot
so
of
that's
sand. They got a lot of sand.
that's how
Hey,
Spirit Animal started. That was a
My
cracker.
theory is it's on, bro. It's on like
Okay.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, well, okay. So now,
you go.
next time I ask that question, I'm sort of already judging. I'm like,
Yeah, don't
I know
say
you're going to
anything.
be a cat or some sort. Like, you look like a cat. You feel like a cat to me.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say, did you like already come in with a preconceived
No.
notion
No.
of what they
After-
Because I would find it very hard not to now. I'm going to go and they go, I'm going to ask this question.
Yeah.
Well, I already know
Bro.
what I think this person is.
That's
but,
what I'm
like,
saying.
I had a mate say, "You guys, I want to be a snake." I'm like, "Fuck you, bro. I'm not answering your calls anymore, bro. See you later."
See you later.
Bro. Who wants to be a fucking snake, bro? That's
New phone, who dis?
backstabbing you in the back and neck, bro.
Sneaky.
They can't stab.
Little
They will
sneaky.
bite.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's a
that's
snake.
part of
A
stabbing-
snake
stabbing
is
with their
meta-
teeth.
meta-
Tang.
yeah.
Tangs. All right, so that's our spirit
All right,
animals.
guys.
Well done. Thanks, Laz. All right, so at the back of that spirit animals, thanks, Laz, for giving us a download on what that looks like and how that came about. I think we'll go what's in the news. And what was trending recently was 100 men versus one silverback Laz. Now,
Little gorilla.
How did that come to life anyway? Like, why has it gone so viral now? Like, we've been talking about that for ages, and
Actually,
like
yeah.
Right. It
What?
just popped up one
Yeah,
day and then
weird.
everyone just started talking about it after that.
Well, I think, what are the rules? Like, do we have rules? Do you have weapons? Is there like, celebrity fighters? Can you choose the fighters? Are you just going to Aldi or Woolworths? Like,
it's
what are the rules?
surely it's just 100 average men. Like, you're not picking 100
Like average Australians or like
average men, whether they're from Azerbaijan or Australia. Ed Sheeran, I don't know.
I know insurance, bro. The guy, that's half a man, bro. Come on, man. Sorry, short people.
Yeah,
out there,
oh
but
yeah.
He's a little
Hey,
fella. He's a
Ed
little
Sheeran,
fella.
your music is dead to me. You and Katy Perry,
so they're not pitched or ditched. They're
Bro,
not pitched or ditched.
Nah, never.
don't
Never.
never.
Never. You'll
Okay.
never be on our show.
I'll cross them off the list.
Ever.
All right, so what are the rules? How are we tackling this gorilla? Because we're going to try. I'm going to give you my theories and opinions on who I think's going to win. We've done a fact check on who actually wins. Maddie, send us off. What are the rules?
Let's just go with the original rules: 100 men, no weapons versus a gorilla.
Yeah, where are we at? Jungle? Where? Island? Where are we at?
We're chucked on a footy field, 100-meter footy field. That's it. There you go.
That's small.
Is there
if you get-
walls? Is there high walls so nobody can escape?
Ooh, like
You can't escape. No, you can't escape. Everyone's locked in. 100. You get
Okay.
put in the room. Gorilla starts up one end, man start up the other.
Okay.
You go to war.
Until like last man standing, survival of the
Well,
fittest.
that's what it is, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Until
Is
the
it like
gorillas-
do you kick off in the morning or lunchtime? What time?
I reckon we'll give them a chance to take their last meal at breakfast.
Yeah.
And then
So
they
brunch, like a brunch kick
Big
off.
bowl of carbs. They gotta have their carbs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
what's the gorilla having?
Oh,
plant based.
Come on, you
a
tell
couple
us.
of bamboo shoots, bro. Fuck, what else are you gonna have, bro?
Panda.
Snow peas.
Isn't that a panda? Doesn't panda eat bamboo shoots? Come on, bro. It's the wrong animal.
That's a bird, bro.
Pandas.
What are you saying? Gorillas don't eat bamboo?
I don't think so.
I'm going to fact check this one because
Bro, fucking fact check that shit now.
Yeah,
do
let's
gorillas
check it.
eat
Come on,
bamboo?
quick.
100%, bro. What are they gonna clean their fangs
no,
with, bro?
no,
Have you seen
no,
those
man.
teeth?
Bamboo shoots. Yes, gorillas eat
Yeah,
both
boom,
bamboo leaves and
boom.
bamboo shoots.
Okay, let's stay
All right,
corrected.
so there's a gorilla on one end of the footy field.
Yep.
There's 100 men on the other end. Now, we're saying average men. So, like, your generalists of the world.
Yep. So
What's the
a
strap?
man could be 60 kilos, or a man could be 120 kilos, or whatever.
What's-
That's
well,
just
the
average,
is 80,
playing
say
it
85
out.
kilos, bro. That's the average man.
All right, 85 kilos.
85, 90 kilos.
What's your strat? How you taking 100 men on?
As a gorilla,
He's the
however you
gorilla.
want. Yeah.
We're the men. So
That's what I'm saying. What's your strat? How are you going to get 100 men?
well, you're going to come to me, basically. So
Okay.
however many come to me, I'll sort of assess
Yeah.
and just bite, attack, fist punch, kick, squeeze your head under my arms.
Noogies, everything.
Fucking whatever, bro. I'll be scratching your head.
Everything.
There's like, it's, bro, they're just too big, too powerful. Like, bro, the neck of a silverback would be like 3 of my quads.
Yeah, that's huge.
The arms, the hands, bro, just like one slap, you're going like 7 meters, bro.
So you reckon,
doesn't matter
what about
how
stamina?
that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
That's how we
Like,
get you.
There's only so much bamboo shoots,
War of
calories.
attrition. That's how we're going to get you. So there's going to be some sort of like as the men's team here, or there's going to be some sort of hierarchy, right? So there'll be, unfortunately, as the world is, there'll be leaders, and the leaders we're gonna have to say, hey boys, sorry,
sacrifice.
You guys are the first line.
It's got to be,
bang, bang, bang. So you send 15, 20 men.
Test
Surround it. Yeah, you surround it. You get him. Obviously, the first couple lambs to the slaughter.
Out of 100, you need to send more than 50. Those 15 and 20 are going to be.
That's just to assess what you're going to do. That's just to assess what you're going to do. That first 3 or 4 people. See you later. They're getting ripped apart. But then, as we learn where we can get you, where we can do it.
All right, let me ask you this.
At the end of that,
let me ask you this.
You're finished. But there's going to be more men standing than you. You're going to be
okay.
You'll be on the ground.
If you're the 30 to 40, 50 mark person, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and you've just seen the first 20, 30 get their head decapitated, how are you going to feel going into that fucking next challenge, bro?
What are you going to do? Sit there for the rest of your life? You can't leave until the gorilla's dead.
Yeah.
That's the rule. So you're gonna sit strategy. There. You're either gonna sit in the back and just watch the gorilla, or you're gonna.
I'll just lay down, and play dead.
Just fake it. You can't wait for somebody to say, "Yeah, bang, chop it."
Done. Yeah, you don't get to leave. Yeah. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Dan? What's your strat?
I think both sides are valid. I see where you're going, like your big power, but with that big power, there's so much like calorie, energy expenditure. Like if I just send 1 or 2 people out, just to chase and run around and just exhaust you, while 5 or 6 are doing other things, I reckon you could probably
tire him out.
You could probably tire you out, without losing casualties. You could just run around. Maybe.
I reckon you could probably tire any animal out.
Have you ever watched those hyena videos where there's like one lion gets taken out, he's by himself, and there's 10 of them around him, and they just yap at him. He might get 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
But eventually he gets tired.
Injured.
Yeah.
So unless another gorilla or another 2 gorillas come,
no.
You got no backup.
Yeah,
finished.
It's
gonna rip your eyeballs out.
There's only I've got a little bit of a case scenario for you, and there's only one way to actually put this to the test.
Tell us.
Is to actually physically I don't know how the animal activists might like it or whatever, but if you get 100 inmates that are doing life behind prison and give them one option, like if you live through this
scenario,
put them in the jungle.
Yeah, wow.
If you live, you get a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting.
But they're gonna do life anyway. They're gonna die behind prison. If I was dying behind prison, I would put my name forward to.
Wow. That's interesting. That is interesting.
What about a show? What about it? What about it? Like it's like a kill sport show, like a.
Dana White's doing it probably.
Pretty much. Dana White, mate, you should start, instead of Slap League, you should start a reality TV show about where you can send squads in.
Could be.
Look.
Either way, there's an interesting chat. Either way, like there's an episode to be, Dana White, if you're listening, get you on Pitch the Dish soon. Guest number 3. So either way, we've done a fact check. So 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Now, this is just based on some AI searches that I've done, plus some Googling, and apparently the gorilla wins because the lack of coordination. Laz has got his victory. The lack of coordination, the fear element of it, because their lives are...
That's where my thing comes in, the fear element. If you're 30, 40, 50 and you just seen 30 guys get their heads cracked and smashed and whatever, stomped on, bro, I'm not going into that.
Yeah, so apparently the gorillas obviously overpower.
Yeah.
So there you go, Laz. It's 1-0.
That would work if you had a choice to get out. If you didn't have to fight the gorilla, then you probably wouldn't want to do it.
You probably
right?
wouldn't do it. Yeah, exactly.
But if you're locked in a stadium, you got no choice.
You're
right?
finished,
So-
yeah. Okay, great chat. So that's
go.
what's in the news for this trending topic. Tell us in the comments below, what do you reckon? 100 men versus one gorilla. Who you taking? 10 men? Are we taking footy players? Are we taking NRL stars?
Yeah.
Are we taking like
Ed Sheeran.
soccer? Sheeran. Who's playing music? Katy Perry? Nah, she's busy, but
Ed Sheeran's
Perry's busy.
He's busy. Ed Sheeran's busy. He's playing his ukulele
Yeah.
at the nursing home.
At Baku.
He's going big cuckoo, singing about dead people in Azerbaijan.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so Sheeran's not in.
Nah.
Are we doing wrestlers? Tell us in the comments below who you bringing to take on this one powerful apex predator. Catch you later. All right, next up, not a job. So, Laz mentioned earlier, not a job. He drives around a lot, sees a lot of things. Maddie, give us the highlights. What's not a job?
Oh, man, I think it's just encapsulated by, have you just ever been somewhere, you look around and you just see someone or some, like, an industry and you're like, what the fuck? You're like, how does this, how do you make money doing this? Like,
Yeah.
And then you just, all these other questions come off the back of it. But
Like, I want to do that.
like, yeah.
I want to do that.
Like,
What's the example,
what?
Maddie? Tell us.
Oh, I don't know. Laz has got a good one on this one.
Bro, like, I go to so many businesses. One that sticks out. I'm like, man, I did a delivery to this beads warehouse. I'm like, bro, how did you know you wanted to open up a beads warehouse? Like, bro, if there was no beads in this world, like beads, bracelets and shit, like, we would be all right, bro. The world would survive without beads, bro.
Yeah.
And you're fucking got a whole warehouse and a whole empire of beads.
Is
Like,
there any variations of beads in this
bro,
warehouse?
relax, bro. You're running a beads warehouse.
What
You know what I mean?
resume.
like, huh?
How
do you know you would-
Are you a panel beater?
Oh, yeah, sounds like it.
Who's buying beads on
I don't
such
know.
a scale that it actually becomes profitable? That's what I want
something
to
that we don't need. Like,
That's
it's
crazy.
okay if there's no beads
That's
warehouse,
crazy.
bro. We'll be all right.
I don't know if there's a certain industry that might struggle with that.
What?
Beads? I don't
Huh?
Could be a sex industry.
Yeah,
Sex
the sex
industry.
industry, it could be.
But are they the same
mass production.
beads though? Are they the same?
I don't know. I should
the same-
ask the guy when I go back. I'll ask
Could
him.
be.
Yeah.
Beads are used for bead making. Obviously, they're made from glass. No, so they're made from glass.
Thanks, Google.
But there's various. Yeah, there's not much to it. There's not much. Not
What
that I
about?
can see.
What about?
How many of those little stores can you actually?
Yeah.
You see them when you go into a
Right,
market or something.
he is
Like,
the kingpin of beads, bro. He supplies. He's a supplier of beads
Well,
to all the
wholesale.
other
Wow.
beads.
So what's the conclusion? Is that a job?
Nah.
Like, what's the job called? A bead maker? Are you like? Is that a real job? Yes or no? Like
supplier of beads.
a bead supplier
On his business card,
the
yeah.
Bead King.
Bead king.
Yeah.
Oh wow, like Tiger King, but for beads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Like-
Okay, so bead king, not a job.
Oh, I don't know.
Maddie, not a job? I don't
what
think-
the fuck
doesn't
is
sound like a job.
Not
No,
a job.
bro. Like,
Doesn't sound like
look,
a
I
job.
would like that job. Like, are you buying it by per kilo?
Actually,
Yeah,
how do you buy
Can
it?
you
I don't
find
know,
out? Can you
bro.
ask him?
should I?
You got to ask. You got to
Like,
ask.
who's
that?
buying this? Who's buying this in bulk? Like what? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I gotta know, man. Like I said, I'd like to be in his position where,
Wow.
like, what time do you wake up to go to work, bro? Like, is it all right if you open at 11?
How big is this? Is it a massive factory or like what?
Yeah, bro. Fucking massive.
That's
huge.
amazing. That's
crazy.
amazing. Okay, well, beads, bunnies.
What about
warehouse.
Shout out
What
to
else
Bead
you got?
King.
what about walking, getting paid to walk for 38 hours a week, Monday to Friday,
Yeah, wow.
booking people as a parking officer?
Parking officer.
Wow,
Wait,
bro.
quick-
How do you apply? I'll do it.
Let's have a look.
Like, along with the abuse, like, you're getting fit. Like, there's such good people. They've got good morale. They're happy people.
Motivational.
Like,
No, they're not happy. Have you ever met one? They're not happy at all.
I get the sarcasm, bro. They're not happy at all, bro. They're getting fucking.
Wait, if they're question while you're looking up that, Dan, if they were going back to our spirit animal,
Oh, that's powerful.
if,
I'm gonna ask one
next. If I had to pick, there'd be snakes because
Nah.
Yeah.
booking
I've had a
people
few.
for trying to get a park. Like, come on.
I've had a few because I'm on the road all day. I've had a few run-ins. Never been booked. Never. But
Good
I've had
job.
a few
I have
run-ins.
a few times.
Bro, this prick always in the same area, bro. He's always hiding behind. Bro, he's about 120 kilos.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's so fat. He walks for 38 hours a week.
Yeah.
He's hiding behind telegraph poles, trying to hide from like I can't see him. I'm like, bro, I can see you, bro.
Peekaboo.
Hey, he didn't get you.
trying
though.
to-
He didn't
nah,
get
he
you.
didn't get me.
Nah.
But,
I've copped it a few times lately, mate. It's
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
$100
What a
here,
job, man. What a
$80
job.
there.
Like walking.
38 hours. So, sounds like that's not a job. Maddie, what else can you bring to the table on this
Oh.
one?
Mate, let's bring this back to spirit animals, right?
Oh, he's got
Look,
it.
parking officers. If they were for me, if
I'm gonna
a
ask my
parking
next.
officer is a spirit animal, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with snake because
100%.
they just get you when you're down. Like you've had the
Okay.
shittest day, you come back, and it's always on those types of days. You come back and you parked in the wrong spot. Fair enough, but
Yeah.
come on, boys. Like,
Hey.
you don't have to book everybody. Like fucking have a heart.
Don't park there, bro. Walk
Can't
extra
park
100 meters,
there.
bro.
Have a
Can't
heart,
park there.
bro.
Yeah, but don't park there,
there's
bro.
bro,
You can't
have
park
you ever
there.
tried to park in the city, bro? Where the fuck are you going to park?
Well, don't illegally park.
Make some more parking, man, for the rest of us,
Yeah,
all right?
fair.
I reckon they put the ticket and they just slither away, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Little sneaky snakes, man. Nah.
If I was to say give them a spirit animal, I'll probably go like something dry, like a hyena or something like that.
Yeah, well,
like,
okay.
Like sort of attack but run away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Fucking
What did you go, Dan?
I'm thinking hawk because they're always looking at shit.
Yeah, they are.
I'm thinking like
They
they're
are.
always looking. But do you know what? Like let's think about it. What are they stopping? Like what are they contributing to the community? Because the councils have hired
Revenue, bro. That's what they.
No, but like, are
Revenue.
they like from a safety perspective? Are they actually making the place safer?
Oh,
or like,
I guess so. Look,
sometimes when you park and it's a no stopping and it might be like a clear way, you're causing traffic. But what's the flow and effect of some of these, like, you know, random street parking in Leichhardt that you get booked
ridiculous.
out?
yeah, no,
nothing.
it's ridiculous.
Like-
Wait, can I like? So if you've perfected like parking office, like, do you sort of move into mobile speed camera stuff? Like,
Actually,
Yeah,
career
yeah,
park.
is that like a flow on effect? Because those guys, bro, imagine their data usage, bro. Like, and then like Netflix accounts,
100%.
bro.
Wait,
Bro, they're setting up 3 signs and then sitting in the car for 3 hours watching fucking movies. Like, come on, bro. That's not a job,
That is
bro.
not a job.
That's
And then you know what they do?
what?
Get back in their car,
Collect the signs.
collect the signs, go to the other side of the road, and then sit there and watch Rocky 7.
What a tough day. What a tough day.
Tough
in the,
gig.
what a tough
Bro,
day in the
that's-
office. That's not a job.
If I know we're shitting on you, but any parking inspectors or mobile speed cameras, tell us a little bit about the job. Tell us, you give us
Tell us
some
what made you
feedback.
get into this.
Tell us.
Don't get me wrong, I'll do it. But it's not a job.
So actually, that's a good point, Matty. So in the comments below, tell us, how did you become one? You know, what it took, what people say to you. You know, you can imagine when somebody gets back
yeah,
into their
bro.
car,
Give us the best
sees a
one-liners.
ticket, sees a ticket. Tell us what you get all the time. We do not condone any violence against parking officers or anything like that. We want to make sure everyone's safe. We're just here to have a laugh and think about, hey, what would your spirit animal be if you're a parking officer?
I'm going to ask one. The guy that hides behind the telegraph pole, I'm going to ask him.
Or if you can see him.
He's sucking it in, bro, like I can't see him. I'm like, I can see you, fuckwit.
All right, guys, thank you so much. And now next up, we have Pitched or Ditched on our episode. Now, Pitched or Ditched.
What is pitch or ditch, then? Tell
I'll
us.
tell you what it is. So I talk a lot of shit, for those of you who do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's my spirit animal. Talking shit.
Are you a parking officer?
Maybe in about 20 kilos. But anyway, so what we'll do is on Pitched or Ditched, I decided, how can we get a special guest on here? Instead of sending like an email saying, hi, contact us, fill out a form page, I use my sales superpowers or my ability to talk shit to try get a video. I don't want a message because I reckon messages can be done by AI. I want a video of them holding a camera saying, hey, Pitched crew, I got pitched, which means I successfully got them
Gotcha.
to jump onto the show.
That's
if
cool.
they want to come in, shout out, you're more than welcome. There's enough seats here. Probably not. 60-second segment we'll give you. Anyway, so Pitch or Ditch was get a celebrity on the show to tell us whether they got pitched by sending us a show, or if we failed to get contact. If I failed to get contact, I got ditched.
What's in it for them?
Well, when we become famous, they get to be on the Pitched podcast.
Oh, cool.
That's what's in it for them. What do you mean? Can we send them a shirt?
We'll send them a
100%.
shirt. Yeah, we'll give
Can
them
we
some
get them a
merch.
shirt?
Yeah.
We will ask them what their spirit animal is, and
yeah.
we'll get that printed, limited edition, one of a kind.
No
Done.
snakes allowed.
Do we charge them the
Shipping. We have to charge. We're going to charge shipping. No discount codes at the checkout. So, Matt, who's our first guest on Pitched or Ditched?
Guys, so the first endeavor is a show that everyone has probably heard of, Neighbours.
Neighbours?
A guy by the name of Ryan Maloney, aka
Rosa.
the Toadfish.
Vincenzo Rebecchi. The biggest Italian guy on the show.
Yeah, so
maddest.
Mr. Toadfish. So
Toadie.
yes, Dan, man, how'd you go with this one, or what's the plan?
Toadie, what a ninja.
Why?
Toadie has got no email address, no LinkedIn, no TikTok, no Instagram, no Facebook.
You're looking in the
no
wrong place.
MSN,
You know-
no Reddit, No mailbox. The guy is off the planet. Is he even here? Like, is he still on Earth or where is
Hey,
he?
myth or
I
what?
reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon he would be a bear as a spirit animal.
Spirit. Well, let's listen. So what I've done is I found a post ages ago where he's got some UK PR news media company doing his promotions in the UK. I emailed them. They responded back and they said, look, sorry, can't help you out. So then I found another post where there's another management agency that used to manage Ryan. So I said, all right, can you help me out? We haven't had any contact from them yet. And I've sent them multiple emails. I've been doing so much research. Toadie, if you're listening when this airs, please reach out. I can't let this first episode get us ditched. So that's what it's all about, gents. That's the update on Pitch to Ditch there. Catch you on the next one. Anything else?
No, go ahead. Anyone, any listeners out there? If you,
yes.
If you know
Help
old
us out.
Toadie, if you've seen a channel somewhere where we can reach out to him, help us out. Send us a DM. Let us know
Yes.
where we can find him.
If you know or have contact with Toadfish, Toadie, Vincenzo, Rebecca, Ryan Maloney, aka Ninja, Digital Ninja, put the comments in below, tag him. Please, we want to give you a free shirt. We'll charge you for shipping. Maybe Laz will drop it off in one of his deliveries.
Only 20-kilometer radius.
20-kilometer radius. I'll pay for the extra 5. It's all good. Tell us what your spirit animal is, and more importantly, just answer my DMs. Thanks, team. Catch you on the next one for Business Ideas with Maddie. All right, so next up, we have business ideas. Now, the premise of this was we're in the car, and we always think about, like, you know, if Tesla did that, if Google did this, if NVIDIA did that, like, you know, we've got new app ideas, we've got enhancements for existing apps. Maddie, talk us through, what was the first idea on the way down that we talked about?
We were just talking shit about a dating world, basically.
Yep.
Like, you know, we
Everyone's been single one time or
Yeah.
another. So
Yeah.
So for all the single people out there currently, I know you would fucking definitely be on board with this in terms of just what a nightmare that space is.
I've heard, yeah.
Look, I've been like
hey, some
Oh,
people like it.
look,
Okay.
it's chaos. It's just it's not a fun place to be. Like there's a million different apps. There's a million that people are going in 100 different directions.
Yeah.
There's so much you know, choice out there for everybody. And so the idea that we're throwing around is obviously dating apps. They're already there, but
Yeah.
how do we like? What would a good dating app look like? And you know,
Yeah.
coming from a guy's perspective, is look, guys suck at like creating dates, right? They don't know how to book stuff in. Girls always whinge that, you know, they don't take the lead. You know,
Checks out. Should we fact check that?
you know, and what girls say is that they can't get dates because, you know, people flake and, you know, people
Yeah.
are flaking on each other. That's probably the number one thing in the world at the moment is no one rocks up for dates, you know. It is, you know,
What
you
happened to
get
the old
ghosted.
traditional just going to a bar and saying, hey, dog, sweet pea, can I buy you a
Beverage.
beverage and a cup of nuts?
It's just non-existent. People can't even say hello to each other these days, man. It's ridiculous,
It's tough.
right?
It is
Yeah.
tough out there.
People
Yeah.
don't like talking on the phone. It's like it's just everyone just wants to text
Yeah.
each other and go, okay.
It's the way of life, bro.
So what are
It's
the
easy.
problems? What are the problems with the current apps? Like, I mean, to be honest with you, from what I hear, Maddie, even what you just said earlier, the problem is getting that first date. Number one, like getting the first date. And now, obviously, I communicate with other guys, and they tell me what the problems are. I don't really speak to too many girls about what the problems are on dating apps, but we'll get to that in a second. So the guys say the app, every girl is on every app. So you might, I don't know how many flavors of apps are
Yeah,
there,
but
10
so
or
is the
15?
guy.
Yeah.
The guy's on every
Correct.
app. as
Everyone's
well.
on every app. Yeah,
So everyone
it's
is
too
on
many.
every app. Number one, that's the biggest problem.
Hey, they're spreading their wings, bro.
Could be.
They
Opening
got
up their
options.
markets.
Options.
Options, yeah, cool. Second thing is that the first date, breaking the ice, you know, like people want to text, then there's ghosting. So people don't text back or people don't you know, communicate. After a few messages, it's ghosted. The third problem is once there's some interest, they don't want to get on the phone, they don't want to, you know, go out on a date, and the guy's just consistently struggling to plan a date. So those three things is what I hear, or the four things is what I hear on a regular basis. Maddie, Laz, yeah, any other problems that we're missing on that one? Like, what else do you hear?
Like, no, I don't hear anything
It's
actually.
about the same.
Yeah, it's
Maddie?
you've nailed it pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
okay.
no, man. And they've just got like it's fucking people are just they've got too much shit going on. So
Yeah, gotcha.
they don't-
All right,
they don't
Look,
see it.
everybody has a busy life
Everyone's
schedule.
busy, yeah.
Everyone, like, you know what I mean? So maybe it's not number one on their priority list
Yeah.
to start dating and go out like on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday because they want to find someone. Like,
Yeah.
bro, people have things on. Like, it's not priority. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Makes
just-
sense.
When it comes, it comes. If that's the right person, it's the right person.
Do you know what? There's one more problem I forgot to mention. I was having a chat recently, and the problem is that there's too many options out there. So everyone, not singling out women or men, everyone is saying that they probably can do better. So they'll leave them on the back burner.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you probably are, I hate to say it, a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10 or 12 out of 10, whatever.
What are you talking about?
No, but hypothetically, you might be a 5 to someone. And they'll just put you on the back burner thinking that they might get a 7 or an 8 or a 10, right?
But that's the way humans are. Like, it's regardless of if you're going for a job.
Yeah.
You always have 3 or 4 options, and you're taking the one with the most money, but that one that's
benefits, perks,
everything. Yeah. So whether it's a job or a date or whatever, like it's.
Yeah, got it. So what we came to mind, how are we solving this problem? Like, what do we come to mind, and what do we call it, Matt?
A dating app called FLOSS, right?
Yes.
So, mate,
I love that name.
FLOSS is the brainchild of locking in that first date. That's the biggest problem is people go on these dating apps and they literally can't get a date. Like the problem is that people just don't want to block that in. So the premise of this app is it'll lock it in for you. You get 2 people that'll come on here, they'll put in their likes, their interests, as you do on the normal apps that you see. But this one here is purely going to weed out the people that aren't ready to lock in for a date. So you come onto this app, it's purely for people who come on and want to lock in that first date with someone that they match with.
That's amazing.
Right? So you're going to match with that first. And then the bigger picture of this is not only is it, we'll lock you in for that date, it's a database of in your area, in that person's area who you match with, will find you date ideas. So that'll all be, it'll come from the data around what you'd like to do.
That's crazy.
So there'll be a question there like, what would your ideal first date be? You guys are going to match on something similar to that, and then it'll give you ideas.
That's crazy.
That then push you to those,
locations.
For guys that are just terrible at this stuff, like girls give feedback all the time, they don't make decisions. This is going to make a decision for you. It's going to go, all right, she likes to go to dinner. Bang. All right, we'll give you these dinner places around where she is or around where you are. Bang.
What if she likes aqua golf?
Well, then here is the aqua golf. It'll send you to, it'll send you to that. So
so it's giving you basically it's channeling you. It's pulling you down way like categories where you both have the same interests, which is
so instead of
pretty cool. Like,
so instead of swiping on looks now, like it's swipe like you saw.
You can't still be that element.
You can't go away from looks.
No, but I'm saying it's looks plus interest. So like if I like aqua golfing, and then she likes my wife might like, I don't know, theatre, we might swipe yes on looks, but then no on the first date. So in that scenario, you're probably going to get you want somebody that matches those interests, right? That's heaps good.
It's like certain people just be like, oh, I'll never do a first date with coffee. I don't like, it's unimaginative. Like, those sort of, if you're a guy who likes to take a girl on a coffee date, and then you match with or you swipe on someone who doesn't like that, then we're not going to match you with that person, because if you take her to coffee, she's going to be like, what the...
I like that.
Or vice versa. Like, it's
like coffee's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
but coffee is like...
But I'm just saying that there's certain
interact.
people that, like, guys or girls that would see that as, I don't want to do that, or I don't like to go to the beach for a walk on my first date, or they like to go to dinner. Like, there's... It puts you into that, but it also solves the bigger problem is you're now locked into a date with someone, and...
That's so good.
And, look, there'll be obviously some sort of parameters around the fact that, there'll be a rating system that only no one would see. Yeah. It's around if you're not showing up to these dates, then
to solve the ghosting.
Then you know what? You probably not. This is not the app for you. So there's a few warnings, and then you just won't be able to use the app.
That's
for a
great.
I personally reckon there are a lot of bored people that don't even want the date. Just making conversation and
just chatting.
Keyboard warriors is like, like I got a
it's validation.
Friend or something like that.
Oh wow.
Don't you reckon?
Yeah. 100%.
I think so. I mean,
that's why you get ghosted. Why else would you ghost someone, bro?
Well,
like, I don't get it.
Well,
it's dumb.
Put it this way, it's not that. It's because...
Say you can't come, bro. Don't fucking just not go.
Yeah, good point.
And if you've got 20 people in your inbox texting you and you're like, fuck, which one do I pick this week? And like,
there's options.
Girls would have that problem a lot more than guys, because, most guys aren't going to have 20 people in their inbox. Girls are going to have that. They're going to have that interest. So they've got the pick of the litter pretty much.
Yeah, well, okay.
But then they've also got guys that won't commit to the date when they find one that they want to. So it's
crazy.
A bit of a juggling act for both sides. But I think that's the idea that how we could solve something like that would be an app that pushes them into the right spots, funnels them in there.
Gives you that diamond we were talking about before.
The upside down pyramid. Yeah. So let me get this right. So you are saying now, to prevent ghosting, we're going to have a review system like an Uber. The back end that only we see and give warnings. Oh, you didn't show up to the date. You've ghosted 2 or 3 times. You're off the platform.
You're sacked, bro.
You're sacked from the platform. for a month, 2 months, 3 months, or whatever. Cool. Second thing I'm thinking now is that how do we know who we're meeting? Like, what's the term where you what's the word I'm looking for where you put the photo that you're not you? Catfishing. How do we solve the catfishing?
You have to submit some sort of video with a timestamp on it.
Oh,
boom, and then that video doesn't have to be forward facing, but it allows the platform to check that you are the right person.
Is catfish a real animal? Like, could it be a spirit animal?
I think so. Let's have a look.
Or is it just a saying? Is a catfish an actual thing?
It's a very ugly
catfish
fish.
Device.
It's a very ugly fish.
No. Is it actual an animal?
Yeah, it's a bottom feeder.
It is.
It is?
You can't eat them, yeah.
I thought it was just a word.
Who would be a catfish?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Maybe
off topic.
Ice. Maybe break the ice on Floss's platform. What spirit animal would you be? If they match spirit animals, then they can go on a date. That's crazy. Just side note, that's what a catfish looks like.
Yeah, they're not a pretty animal.
Yeah, there you go.
How did that animal get that title?
Yeah, well, I don't know, like
the title of catfishing,
Whiskers,
maybe somebody had whiskers.
And...
Maybe somebody had whiskers on the first date. I don't know. So I love it, man. Floss, that sounds like absolute cracker. What an enhancement. What a great business idea. All right, cool. Next up, we have quick social update from Matt to tell us where we're at. Like and subscribe. Tell us in the comments below what you don't like about your current dating apps, some of the platforms, if you think Floss is going to take over, and we'll catch you on the next followers update from Matt. All right, welcome back to Pitch Podcast. So we have social updates with Maddie. So Instagram, YouTube, like, follow, and subscribe. Where are we at, Maddie?
All right, guys. So been live for 2 weeks. We're currently at 80 followers on Instagram.
That's not bad in a week, man. Like, where's...
Guys, thanks for your support.
Thank you so much.
We had a goal to first hit 100 subscribers on YouTube and on Instagram.
Yep.
So we're sitting at 5 on YouTube.
Yes.
Currently, as I just said, 80 on Instagram. So guys, once we hit 100, we want to hit 500, then 1,000. All you need to do is like, interact, and share any feedback with us. We're going to continue to do our thing. We're going to ramp up the content on both of those platforms in the coming weeks.
Get involved with us, guys. Get involved.
So if you like what we're doing, just reach out to us and let us know if you want to hear anything else. Other than that, thanks for your support, guys.
Are we doing any giveaways, Dan? Are we going to do any giveaways?
I think, gents, we need to do a giveaway. First 100. I think there's 3 milestones for me. The first merch purchase, so somebody who purchases something on our merch store, shout out to our designer over here. Second giveaway is at 100 followers on Instagram and 100 subscribers on YouTube. I think, it can be ranging from, merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, pool table giveaway.
Oh, yeah, that's a
might
mad one.
be a DJ
That's
set. Laz and I might come and do a DJ set at your house. Maddie will MC. So we're going to get really creative. Tell us, give us the feedback, what you like seeing, what you don't like seeing. Yeah. We're super cool. If there's anything that you want us to put on the show or get rid of, like, subscribe, and follow, and share with your family and friends. I think that's a wrap. Next up, we have Would You Rather with Laz. All right, welcome back to Pitched Podcast. Next up, we have Would You Rather. Now, Would You Rather gives you 2 options, and we want to download from your brain which option you're going for. You're going for option A or option B? Laz, talk us through this.
I love a Would You Rather, Dan.
You love it.
I love a Would You Rather.
Okay.
There's so many, this is another conversation starter between, friends, families, colleagues, everywhere.
Everyone.
And I'm on the road all day long. And I'm always pulling over at petrol stations and shops and stuff like that. And everyone's got this 2-for-1 deal now, bro. 2 Vs for $7 or but 1 for $5. I'm like, why am I buying 1 V for $5? Bro, I know you're already making your money.
It's ridiculous.
I'm buying 2, bro.
100%.
Whether I smash both of them at the same time or I save the other one for the next day.
Irrelevant.
But I don't really like when they asked, would you like a Mentos for $1?
No.
I don't want the Mentos.
No.
You know what I mean? So...
Who has fucking Mentos with V anyway?
Huh?
It's obviously cherry ripe with V, but anyway, we'll talk about that another day.
So, yeah, I'm like... But everyone's doing it now. It's like all your major, Coles, Woolies, Audis, all that, whether you're buying pastas or the packets of rice. I buy the packets of rice and I take them to work.
Yeah.
The Uncle Ben's. And
love it.
2 for $6 or 1 for $4. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna eat them anyway, bro.
Exactly.
But then I'll ask, friends and family, nah, bro, just buy the one. I'm
what?
Why are you buying the one, bro?
I'm certain things. I'm on that bandwagon.
What?
Like if
You buy the one.
If you go like if I buy 2 fucking V's, I'm gonna like drink them in the same day. Like I've
Who
got a
cares,
caffeine
bro?
addiction. I don't want 2 V's though. That's the thing. Like, and I've just spent two.
Yeah, wow,
I just
okay.
spent $2 extra that I don't need, and I'm probably not gonna drink a V for another week. So if it's there, I'm of the opinion
see
that
that
I
angle.
will drink it.
Yeah, I get that.
Rice, I get that.
So
rice.
you have no self-control. That's
Pretty much.
a self-control situation.
Yeah, pretty much. But like I said, it's I'm not always on board with that because you sometimes.
But you're getting a bargain, bro. You're getting a good deal.
When someone says, save $50, are you actually say if you go buy a pair of shoes, right?
Yeah.
And they go, you don't need the shoes, but you want the shoes.
You can never have enough shoes.
Yeah, and then they go, oh, you spent $150, you saved 60, but did you really save 60 or did you spend $150? Do you really need them?
That's a good strat.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
get that sense.
That's how I look at it sometimes. These things, they're a marketing fucking scam to make you think, all right, I want to get 2 right now.
No, you know what it's a marketing scam.
As a resident marketer,
You know what it's a resident
knows
scam.
that.
Tell me.
When there's like a discount sticker on top of the normal discount and it's the same price. I lift it up and it's like still $9.99, you motherfuckers. You know what I do? Bang! Chuck it in the bin, bro.
No,
That's not on sale.
You know what I love when it's like
full price.
I love it. It's like a 10 cents like cheaper or something.
10 cent
saving.
saving.
Like, get out of here,
Yeah,
bro.
stick that up your
bargain,
ass, bro.
bargain.
So what do you do? What do you do, Dan?
I don't know. Like it depends. Like Matty, you got a point. You got a good point. Like I'm not gonna buy 2 pairs of shoes if it's like buy 2 for 300, for example, in that scenario. But to Laz's point, I will get 2 V's. Now, whether I drink it or not later, I know that even if I get a V and a water, it's gonna be more than $6 anyway.
100%.
So I'll just get 2 V's for $6. You know
I
what I mean?
cannot justify paying
Leaving it.
$5 for one drink
Nah.
when I can get 2 for $7.
No, you can't. You can't.
Bro, and I still know that they're making $3 or $4
It's still making
profit.
$7.
Yeah, like what the fuck? So
Yeah. So hold on. Is it the same if it says 50% off discount? I feel $2 for X, like 2 for $7, $8, $10 is more powerful than 50% off. What do you reckon, Matty? So if you go to Servo and you see 50% off, V, and it's like, I don't know, $3.50, or you see 2 for $5, what's more powerful?
2 for $5, definitely. I think
So
it's
2 for X?
because you seem like you're getting $5 and you're getting 2 things. It perceives more value.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so it's all about value, Laz, you?
I think it's that's why they do it.
I'm buying it times 2.
You're buying 2 times 2.
Yeah, I'll get a double up.
There you go, consumer data out there right now.
What do you reckon the viewers
So
like?
are you saying
reckon-
if you saw $3, so if you saw in one shop like $3.50 for a V, and then you could get 2 for $7, or is 2 for $7 more? Is it going
Which one's more appealing?
Is it going to trigger you for the 2 for $7 or the $3.50? Like in different scenarios.
Yeah, no, I'm getting the 2 for $7.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not buying
It's
one
more
for $3.50.
powerful, yeah.
It's stupid.
It is. But it's the same.
It's a no-brainer.
It's the same thing, but yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so
But you think you're getting yourself a bargain, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd love to save myself $2 or $3. Like,
yeah, it is. I see what you're saying.
but I'm not really
It is
saving
it's
it.
a
Like,
powerful
I'm
skill.
spending
That's what they do.
it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
2
That's
for
crazy.
7, 2 for 6, 2 chips. You see,
But every day I'll get messages from like KFC, fucking.
They're important, Bob.
the guru
Right.
over here, bro.
They're our resident notification expert.
100%.
Bro, every single day, like now they're doing like KFC Christmas in July for the next 30 days.
What's on
Right,
offer?
$10 for 30 nuggets.
No way. That's a bargain. I want to
So every day
Wing
there's a
wings?
special, huh?
Wing
Weekend
wings?
wings, yeah, you get
There
like
you
30
go.
wings for like $10.
Shut up.
But
30
only on
wings?
that day.
Text me next time. Wings are fucking life.
But what about Mac? Has anyone tried the Macca's
they're
wings?
all doing it. They're all doing it now.
Macca's have got wicker wings now. Have you seen? Like,
Fuck off.
Yeah.
similar, yeah, they have.
I don't really eat Macca's at all, to be
Nah,
honest with
neither
you.
do I.
I don't.
Oh, I
Unless-
have coffees from Macca's. Dry food, not food.
This is a bit of a segue, but when did fucking fast food, like, what are they all going to do? Like, everything the same now? Like, you've got pizza shops, like Domino's, they're trying to do wings and
Yeah.
this. Like,
What do you mean, bro?
You make pizzas, just make
Pizza
this
Hut
thing.
do hot chips and wedges. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like,
bro, what are you
ah,
frying them in?
Stick
Are
to
you,
your leg.
are you putting them in the oven?
Macca's trying to do chicken wings. Like, settle down, mate.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
Colonel's
Stay in
job.
Why
your-
do they do that, you reckon?
Stay in your lane.
Why do they do that?
Because they know where the profits are. They know where they can make good margins.
They know people are in there. They're like, oh, I want that, but then they pick you up. Oh, imagine wings too. Like,
Yeah.
people want a bit
Nothing
of
better than
everything.
some wings with a double
But
quarter.
just stick to your lane. I think they're going to go
Yeah.
back to sticking to your lane, man.
Gotcha.
Do what you do best.
But back in saying that, like they're all on, like everyone's sending messages, texts, like they're just trying to drag you in. Like Red Rooster do it. Macca's do it, KFC do it.
So what drags you in?
Yeah.
So if you were to look at, would you
They
rather...
send you a message. They say today only.
Yeah, but if they're all sending you the same
30
message,
nuggets for $10. I'm like, I am hungry, bro. At
It
lunchtime.
hits him right around the lunchtime
Yeah,
period. He's
they
like,
send
oh,
me like
got it.
I'm like, bro, Mrs. didn't cook me lunch and shit. I'm like, oh, $10.
$10.
I'm getting it, bro.
I've got to save so much money for my V's.
So yeah.
All right, so that's Would You Rather wrapped up. Thanks. Let us know in the comments below. Would you rather 2 V's at 50% off or 2 V's for 7? Maddie
Or is
spoke
it a
about
marketing scam?
Is it a
marketing
scam? Is it, is it consumer data that, this is what all these major companies doing? Let us know even any bargains that you found. What's
But
2
even if they
4X?
put the yellow like discounter thing there and it's not, the consumer is always attracted
Clearance.
to that
100%.
to that thing. So they're just like, oh, that's on special. I'll just take it.
Everything's on special.
Yeah.
Everything's on special. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, thank you. Next up, we have our sponsor section. Thank you so much to our first ever sponsor on Pitched Podcast, AlphaLogics. So what do AlphaLogics do? They're leaders in managed AI surveillance. So think about how security guards, right? They have this CCTV. They're looking at typically one security guard can look at 1 to 30 feeds. With the power of AlphaLogics and bringing the platform to life, now this one security guard can look at 100 feeds and look at, persons of interest, if there's any injury or fall prevention, look at anything that can interact with the video, so they can say, hey, when's the last time we found this point of interest, like a chat GPT function. They're reducing the incident management time from hours to potentially minutes or seconds. It's super powerful technology. Thank you so much, AlphaLogics, for sponsoring our first video. Expect your exclusive merch in the mail. If you'd like to sponsor one of our episodes or sponsor us for the year, head to our website and head to our Instagram or YouTube pages where you can get in contact with us, or just shoot us a simple DM and we'll show you the packages available. Gents, what do you reckon about this managed AI stuff? Is that interesting for you?
Pretty mind blowing for me.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't get my head around it.
Crazy. It's crazy how powerful, super crazy.
So
platform.
you're saying AlphaLogics, they can actually look at 100 cameras at once, like without the human or with the human there?
So what happens is the analytics, there's an analytics module. So that goes through the feeds and sends human highlights of anything that's not normal.
Okay, gotcha.
So right now the humans can only look at 1 to 30 plus 9 times out of 10 we might be on our
And is
on
it
our
like
phone.
is it like in the movies where the guys are having chips? No,
Casino, bro. You can use it in a casino.
he's up there with
movies,
his feet up on the table and he's having a cigarette and he's having a bowl of chips, like looking at 30 screens but not actually looking at anything. Like
So I don't know, like it could be 30 screens of nothing, could be 30 screens, but what we're doing is we're enabling more people to look at more streams of cameras and miss less. That's the biggest thing that I've
how
seen.
do they do that?
Crazy, crazy.
That's not a job.
That is AI a job? Is that a job?
I think that's a job.
Could be a job, could be a job.
Crazy, bro.
Someone's doing something
It's
well.
intense. It's intense on how quickly this stuff is moving as well. So thank you so much, AlphaLogics, and stay tuned for our next segment. All right, gents, and I think that's a wrap. We went through all the segments. I love doing this. First episode, we were flowing. It was amazing. So, in closing statements, everyone get behind us. We're hoping to bring entertainment that you didn't know you needed. Like, once you hear this,
I need it now, Dan. I need that entertainment.
Are you hooked?
I'm
Hook, line, and sinker.
Hook, line, and
catfish.
sinker. You
He's
got catfished. Yeah, so
bad.
You know what? Let us know if we did good, if we did bad. Should we keep going? Maybe we should just stop wasting our time. We're still going to sit here and talk shit in this room.
Exactly.
Maybe without the recording, maybe with the recording, whatever. Let us know if we gave you the entertainment you didn't know you needed. Hopefully made your day better. Maddie, anything else to add to that?
Oh, guys, that was good fun. Let us know, like Dan said.
Loved it.
Hit us up in the comments. You'll see a lot of content coming out over the next couple of weeks from this episode.
Yep.
Just get amongst it. Share it with your friends, and we've got a couple of merch drops that we're looking to do in the next couple of weeks.
Jump on the merch store. It's a little bit basic, but it's showing the love, spreading the
support local.
Yeah, I think we've got a few jumpers, a few tees. I think there's a hat and stuff like that with our spirit animals.
Actually, Laz, on that note, limited edition. I don't know if Maddie mentioned earlier. 100th follower.
Yeah.
We need to do something.
Yeah, I think we do like a little bit of a
Yes,
giveaway.
we do.
Yeah, that's
It has to be.
It's all
the
right.
merch is limited edition. Only one of a kind, designed by our famous designer,
Ooh.
Laz. You know what? Stay tuned, like, subscribe. I reckon we do it live.
Yep.
We'll do a live wheel, get some names
100%.
on there, get some names.
We can.
Just for people's
Hey,
privacy.
the sky's the limit. We can do anything, man. We're doing a podcast.
That's right.
How fun was that?
That was pretty fun. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Cheers.
Catch you later.